Today is a very special day. For me, anyway. Because today is November 27th, 2025. At least it is here in Australia. Which means today is the 1 year anniversary of the release of LeanSimD Desperation. Which, if you didn't know, is the first video game I've completed and released. So it's a pretty big milestone for me. So today I want to make sure that I did quite a few things for the anniversary. Because I wanted to. So I've got 4 reveals to share. First one is, of course, one I've already teased quite a bit, which is the Guidebook. LeanSimD Desperation now has an official guidebook, and it contains things such as strategies, it contains info on how to get some secrets. Some secrets are also just kept secret, but it gives you information on some of them. It gives you some rough story outlines, it also gives you like gameplay strategies and basics of the gameplay and menu navigation. A lot of things you'd expect in a guidebook, plus a little bit more, I think. It's 30 pages long, so it's got a decent amount of information in there, especially considering how small the game itself is. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. So yeah, that's now available if you have the game on Steam. Then near the play button there should be a manual button. You press that and it'll open it up on a link, and you'll be able to read through the guidebook if you want to. In addition to that, the game has also received an update, version 1.1.8. And it's done a few things. First off, if you play the game today on November 7th, 2025, it actually might be tomorrow for you, depending on time zones, but if you play the game on November 7th, not necessarily in 2025, you could do this next year too if you want to, but if you play the game on November 7th, you'll see a couple like anniversary decorations, just to say happy anniversary, because I felt like that's something that deserved to be said in-game as well. But it also did a couple other things. Like in the version 1.1 update, I introduced lean skins, these secret unlockables you can go for. In this update, I added in a few more. There used to be 2 unlockable lean skins, but in this update, I added in 9 more. So there's about 12, 11 total now. It's 11 unlockable lean skins, but there's also the default ones, so depending if you count the default one or not, it's either 12 or 11. So yeah, there's those to go for now, if you want to. In addition to that, there's also of course been a couple of minor patches and balancing fixes, as you'd expect from like a minor patch. And I also decided to make the maintenance minigame a little bit more tedious, because I thought it warranted it. Previously there were some strategies to do with the maintenance minigame that I wasn't super satisfied with, so I decided to make it a little more annoying to just throw a curveball at that. But hey, that's the update pretty much just in a nutshell. The third big thing I wanted to share is I've been saying today, if you own the game on Steam. This is notable because I'm also revealing that you don't have to own the game on Steam. It's no longer a Steam exclusive game. You can now get the game on itch.io instead. And honestly, I really like how the page looks. I just think it looks cool. I like how it's all purple. Can't do that on Steam because Steam has its own color palette. But that aside, you can now get the game on itch.io, and the demo is there, the game's there, the full game's there, the guidebook is also available there. Now I will be honest, it's still probably better to get the game on Steam if you can, just for purely like one big reason, which is that on Steam, the Steam service has cloud saving, so if you like lose your computer, go to a new computer, then your save data will carry over between devices on Steam. This is not a feature of the game, this is a feature I've implemented on Steam's end, which means if you get the game not on Steam, like through itch.io, you won't have cloud saving. So I would recommend getting the game on Steam purely for that, but you know, if you don't have a Steam account, that is now another option. But then the final big reveal of today, final big thing that I'm going to do, is Craigzie and I are hosting a giveaway. Or well, Craigsie's hosting the giveaway and I'm announcing it. If you've been following LeanSimD Desperation for a bit, you'd probably be familiar with Craigzie at this point, because he's one of the main, well, he is the main content creator for the game. He does streams quite frequently and is trying to beat the final challenge. By the way, Craigzie, if you're watching this, which I'm sure you will, remember that thing how I talked about, how I made the maintenance minigame a little more annoying? Have fun. I promise I didn't do it intentionally to screw you over, but it's probably going to screw you over. But anyway, yes, we're doing a giveaway. Basically, the idea is if you don't own the game, you can now enter a meme competition, and the funniest, Craigzie and I will determine which memes are the funniest, and we'll give free copies of the game to the people who have the funniest lean memes. Now, the details as I said, it's mostly Craigzie's giveaway, so you should absolutely watch Craigzie's video on that, because he knows most information. Like, he just talked to me about it, and I said, yeah, it's cool. So he's the one who get most information from, so absolutely check out his video for it on how to enter the meme competition, whatever. But if you don't own a copy of the game, you can enter that and you can win a copy. Or if you do own the game, you can enter it just for fun, because your memes will be reviewed on video, on stream. So yeah, those are the 4 things I wanted to reveal today. Those are the things I've done for the anniversary. Guidebook's out, updates out, game's now available on itch.io, and if you're watching this as the video comes out, you can enter a meme competition and potentially earn a free copy. So with that, that's all I really had to announce today. Happy anniversary, LeanSimD Desperation, and I'll see y'all next time.